Love how I decide to film in 30 degrees, because why not? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are doing a lower ab workout challenge. I think focusing on the lower abs is a really great area of the stomach to focus on, because that's what really brings everything all together nicely, especially with the pelvic floor. If you do not know how to connect and engage with your core correctly, before starting this video, please make sure that you've watched the video on my main page. That's actually going to teach you how to get the most out of your ab workouts and really start seeing results. So check that out before you do this. Other than that, let's jump in. Okay, so we're starting on the back. All you're going to do is engage the core, and you're going to lift one leg up, up, down, down, and then alternate between each side that you begin. So lift up with the left, come down, and then lift up with the right. So this is tabletop marches. This is really good for engaging the lower abs. Again, it's such a small movement that you're probably thinking, is that really making so much of a difference? But it is. Make sure that you're really using that technique I taught you in the video, briefly through the exercises. We're doing 50 seconds per one. Up, up, down, down, alternate. Excellent. Take a rest here. Next, legs are going to be spread out on the floor, slightly at like a V, almost like as width as your mat. So all you're going to do is you are going to crunch and lift one leg over and down. So it is kind of like a bicycle crunch, but your legs are flat on the floor and still opposite leg to elbow. You're just going to tap your hand to your knee, crunch up. Make sure you're bringing that head off of the floor, using your hand for support, and again, contracting the ab to really lift that leg up from the lower abs. I do not know why I decided to film in 30 degrees. I am sweating. Don't forget that core contraction. Exhale as you bring that knee in here, and inhale. Keep going, guys. Excellent. 10-second rest, and then repeat on the other side.
Exercise.
Lift up and down. And down. Great work. So lift that E in, touch the knee, and down. Bringing the head up. And down, up, and down.
Believe me, one more. Believe me.
Okay, so with this one, we are going into rolling with the pelvis into a bridge. So you want to tilt the pelvis in, connect the core, roll up into a bridge, squeeze, and then slowly lower down vertebra by vertebra. Now again, this is really helping with the lower abs, because you're having to connect with the lower core here to roll and tilt that pelvis. And then you're having to keep that connection as you hold, and then lower back down. Now, the aim of this is not to get your bridge super high. I really don't care about that. I just want you to go at a pace that's comfortable, your back straight, and your core is nice and flat. Your ribs are not flaring. Keep going. Excellent. Okay, guys. Next exercise. One leg is going to be flat on the floor. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide that leg down, and then you're going to lift, lower, and slide. So slide, lift, lower, and bring it back in. Now, if you wanted to make this extra challenging, you can of course lift your head so you can see what's going on, or you're welcome to just stay here. This one is really challenging again because you're having to really think about that core connection. And this is really tough when you're having to not only slide, but lift that bottom leg and lower. It takes some concentration, especially with the core. These are the type of exercises I did postpartum to really get my abs back, and they insanely helped, hence why I'm sharing them with you today. Excellent. Take a breather here, and we are going to repeat that on the other side. Same exact thing. So connect with that core, slide the bottom leg, point, lift up, lower. We will after if I've finished recording, okay baby? Mum life. Okay, so bottom leg, lift up, down, and bring it back. Slide, make sure when you are sliding again, you're not losing that connection. Really think about it and think about that mind muscle connection. Slide down, point, up, lower, and back. Slide down, point, up, lower, back. Now that lift again doesn't really need to be big at all. I just need you to be able to lift that leg slightly. Amazing work, guys. Going into the next move. Okay, so for the next move, hands are going to be by your side. Exercise. Lift up into tabletop, and I just want you to open and close the leg. Now again, this seems like a really simple movement. It's going to be also targeting the thighs, but again, you're having to really hold the lower abs to open and close the legs. Now, the opening doesn't need to be really massively wide. If it's only a tiny bit, that's totally fine. Do what feels comfortable and do where you know you're not losing that connection with your core, okay? Again, hold it, breathe through the motions. You want to be exhaling as your legs close together. Again, I want your legs to be in actual tabletop. Do not stretch your legs. Excellent work. So next we're actually going to combine that movement with a reverse crunch. So adding an additional challenge here. So legs back in tabletop. You're going to open, close, reverse crunch. Open, close, reverse crunch. Now with the reverse crunch, it really is just a very tiny movement where you're basically just lifting your bum off of the floor. It's really nothing major. And again, that's just to really connect with those lower abs. I am sweating in this heat. What am I playing at? Keep going. Make sure your back is protected as well on the floor. Smile through the pain. Well done. Okay, the next move we're going into modified bicycle. So lift that head up, knee touch the opposite elbow, and crunch down. This is just a very slow movement, and I do not want you to drop your head during this time either. So it's just crunch, down, reverse. Crunch, down, reverse. Exhale as you crunch up, go. That's it. We've not got long, we've got one exercise left. Excellent. For the final move, you are going to come into a plank position. You can come onto your elbows if you prefer, or you can come into high. And all you're going to do is alternate between tapping those knees to the floor. So with a plank, you want to make sure that your pelvis is kind of tilted in, back nice and straight, eyes looking forward, and you're just going to alternate between dropping those knees to the floor. Every time If this is too much, you can take a break halfway through, that's not a problem. Or if you do need a modification, what you can do is come to the floor and just crunch in with the opposite leg, okay?
So guys, that was the end of the lower ab workout. I hope you all really did enjoy this. If you did, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel because it really does help. Let me know in the comments below, did you really feel this in that lower abs, and are you going to do it a second time around? And guys, if you are really looking to get the most out of your workouts and feel your absolute best, make sure you check out my coaching program just below this video. There is a link directly to the application that you can fill out, and I'd love to help you. So that's it from me, guys. I'll speak to you soon.